Hi guys. So I'm going to run through a bit of a tricky one with you that a lot of students do have a lot of trouble understanding. And what we're going to discuss today is understanding country and school assessment levels. Okay, so country and school assessment levels are very, very important aspect of any student visa application. Okay, so basically what this means is your country of origin or the passport you hold has an assessment level. Okay, it's rated 1 to 3. And the schools also have this. Now, what that means is based off your assessment level is going to be what documents you need to provide for your student visa application. Okay, so assessment level 1 being very simple, you're not going to need to provide too many documents at all, and you have a very, very good chance of having your visa approved. Assessment level 3, you are going to be required to provide a lot of documents, for example, financials, English language certificates like IELTS or PTE, and an extremely strong GTE statement. Now, a GTE statement, again, is a very important aspect of any visa application, and we do have another video that explains GTE statements in great detail, and I'll put the link for that below. Okay, so first, let's discuss the school's assessment level. Now, as mentioned previously, a school has an assessment level, a ranking of either 1, 2, or 3. Okay, 1 being the best, 3 not really what you're chasing if you're an institution. But how the schools are assessed and given this assessment level is based off how many student visas they have refused versus approved. Okay, now that's the main aspect of it. So the more visas refused a school has, the higher their ranking is going to go, and it's going to be more difficult for them to seek and cater to international students. Now, when it comes to countries, okay, the country's assessment level is structured a little bit differently. Now, how the government bases a country's assessment level is generally based off what other students from that country have done whilst on a student visa. Okay, so if there's, say, a particular country where a lot of students come out here and they don't finish their courses, they don't pay their school fees, they don't progress through their studies, they get caught working too much for what their visa allows. These are all things that are going to dramatically impact that country's assessment level, okay? And it's not only just that, geopolitical circumstances can also have a pretty big effect on a country's assessment level. So if they're going through some, say, tricky political times or there's a lot of civil unrest, that can then increase that country's assessment level and make the government basically look at and go, well, is this student a genuine student or are they trying to come to Australia for other reasons? Now, how it works with the school and countries. Okay, so when they join these two assessment levels together of the school you decide to go to versus your country's assessment level, this is then what creates and provides an assessment of the documents you're going to need to supply for your student visa application. Okay, now don't get too confused by this. The government actually has a very great and handy tool that is really going to help you with figuring this out if you'd want to explore it a little bit more. It's called the document checklist tool, and I've attached a link for this below as well, so you can check it out. And it's very, very simple. You basically put in your nationality and the school you want to attend. It's then going to provide you with a list of the basic documents you will need to be able to apply for a student visa. Okay, now guys, again, this is why it's really handy and really just helpful for you to speak and work with an education/migration agent when doing the student visa. We're extremely up to date on all the different countries' assessment levels, all the school assessment levels, and these do change quite regularly. So we can give you an in-depth understanding of what school is going to be best for you. Not always the cheapest promotional price is going to be the best one to get your visa, but we do work with a wide range of schools that we can put you somewhere that's going to give you the best opportunity and the best chance to get your visa, and hopefully show as little documentation as possible to keep the process smooth and simple. So guys, if you do have any questions about your best options for undertaking study in Australia, please never hesitate to contact the team at Pathway to Oz. Thanks.